Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So, we have a couple of openings to discuss in this video. So, let me take you through that. Before that, if you're very new to our channel, consider subscribing our channel and activating the bell icon as well to get these notifications at the right time. Okay, so let me straight away get into the first company, that is Accenture. So Accenture is hiring for systems applications and application services associative. Okay, so this is applicable for 0 to 11 months of experience criteria. That means freshers, and if you have few months of experience criteria and like internship, whatever it is, you can apply to it. Okay, and the salary package is this. Okay, 3,41,000, and these are the locations they are hiring. And it is not a hiring for one or two, it is a hiring, it's a kind of mass hiring itself. So anyone who haven't applied to it and anyone who satisfies the eligibility criteria should try applying to this. Okay, so you should go through description to know like what you'll be doing and all this information. Okay, now here comes the eligibility criteria. So I would like to request you to go through each and every line of this because it's very important. There are way many chances where when you after applying you get the rejection mail after going through the initial stages of assessment or initial stages of selection process, you get the mail. So all those things can happen if you violated any of the eligibility criteria. So to prevent that rejection, just go through that and apply if it is all the information are correct. Okay, so eligibility, this is for all streams of branches of BSc, BCA, BBA, BA, BCom, BWalk, BMS, BBS, and so much. Okay, you can just see so much are there. And for the batches from 2022 year of pass out with full time education only. Okay, part time and distance education are not considered. It means that I mean during this graduation, I mean they have mentioned the streams and right, the graduation type, right? These graduations must be taken as a full time. Okay, it should not be a part time. Then note B, BTech, MA, MTech, CS, IT branches, candidates are not eligible to apply for this role. Okay, so these people cannot apply to it. You will be having another sections. I mean, another hiring section will be coming up for you. And your highest education qualification only will be considered. No active backlogs during onboard application or onboarding. As of now, you should not have any backlogs, and during onboarding also, you should not have any backlogs. Okay, and your highest education qualification only be considered means right now what is your highest education qualification. Okay, that is what that should fall under this. Okay, eligibility criteria, that is how it is taken. Then you should have completed your relevant degree eligible for this job role in the stipulated duration of degree. That means if your graduation is meant to finish and by 3 years, you should have taken only 3 years, like 4 or 5 years, and completing the degree. That is not acceptable here. Okay. Now, no gaps during the course of your education. You must complete your 3 year BBA course in 3 years and 2 year MBA course in that is okay. That's an example. Candidates should not have appeared for Accenture recruiter assessment or interview process in last 3 months. Okay, last 3 months you should not be participating in any of the Accenture selection processes. Candidate should not have more than 11 months of experience. Candidate must be eligible to work in India either by citizenship or relevant work permits. Then about the Bhutan, Nepal nations they have mentioned. And as we provide service for our clients across the globe, we expect you to be flexible to work across different time zones and shifts. Okay. You are willing to work in any business unit or service line within the company. You are willing to join or relocate to any Accenture office across India. Okay, so locations they have mentioned here. You must be able to join any of into any of these locations. Okay, that's it. So eligibility is that, and next comes the process. So apply for this job role. If you're eligible, you will receive an email invitation. You will have the assessment. So assessment will be mock assessment first. That is, you will get 10 minutes mock for the practice session. Okay, and mock assessment is mandatory, and it will ensure that you have the right hardware, software, internet, everything. The assessment will help you to get an experience of the assessment. It's very very important because when it comes to most of the selection processes, most of the people do face this problem. Like, there will be certain amount of network connectivity required to attend this assessment, but that may not be with you. So attending mock assessment will help you to understand whether your connectivity network connection is fine or not. If not, you can make necessary arrangements for the main assessment, right? So just attend that. It's a very short assessment only, just attend that. Next comes the first. Okay, first, the syllabus, I mean, what is the sections, everything they have mentioned here. That is cognitive. You will get 50 minutes to complete this assessment. So cognitive assessment includes 50 questions from English ability, critical thinking, problem solving, abstract reasoning. Okay. Now, cognitive assessment result will be notified within 5 to 10 minutes post completion. You are advised to remain seated and await the result. After that, technical assessment will commence immediately post result. Okay. This is optional and is not an elimination round. Okay. Now comes the technical assessment, that is optional only. It is not an elimination. If you fail, that is not going to affect, and that is optional for you as well. So it's not an elimination round, but scores of the technical assessment will be factored into overall selection process score, which will determine final selection. Okay. 40 minutes to complete this assessment. It will have 40 questions. Okay, 40 minutes, 40 questions from the sections: common application in MS Office, pseudocode, fundamentals of networking security, fundamentals of cloud. Okay, that's it. And next comes the third assessment, that is communication assessment. This is mandatory one. The duration of this assessment is 30 minutes. You will receive a separate email with timeliness and login details to participate in this assessment. Then communication assessment will assess you on the below mentioned parameters, that is sentence mastery, vocabulary, fluency, pronunciation. Okay. After that, or after these filtration, next comes the interview process. So these are the different assessment process and eligibility criteria assessment process. Then the job role. Okay, job role, everything I have mentioned. So if I'm telling in detail, if I'm letting you in detail, then this job description part is very, very, very important, because this about the company, role overview, what you would do, all this information is very important. That means during the interview process, interviewer is looking whether you are capable for this role. So he'll be testing in different ways to check whether you can take care of all these things mentioned. So you must be very much prepared for that role, very much prepared for I mean, what he is going to ask. Okay. So interviewer intention is to prove that you as a candidate is fit for this role or not. That means you as a candidate can take care of all these information or not, all these responsibilities or not. And you as a candidate, you have to do that. You have to prove in all the answers, all your answers should reflect that you are fit for this role. So if you know the roles and responsibility only, you can frame your answers accordingly. So please do take care of that as well. Okay. So these are the different like sections we have been through: eligibility criteria we have been through, responsibility we have been through, and you will have this apply button. So click on this apply button and accordingly just log in and fill in. Okay. Your personal information, your education details, then your contact details, resume part, your ID proof. These are the informations that they want. So fill in that and watch your mail. You will get the response. Okay. So I hope the Accenture one is clear to you. Next, let's go to the Cognizant one. So they're hiring for the process specialist voice, okay, to the location Bangalore. And if you see qualification, any graduation is fine with them. And responsibility, they have provided a list like everything in detail. Okay, that's it. Everything in detail they have provided. So just go through that and understand. Okay, handle escalations calls, manage service level on a day-to-day basis, provide coaching and feedback for improvement. All these things. Must have skills: speaking English, payments fraud investigation, good to have online or digital marketing skills. Okay, so it's a day job only, full time employment opportunities. Okay, so this is the pretty much details regarding this. You will have this apply now button. When you click into it, you have to make a login to Cognizant career section. So if you're new to that, you can make a fresh new profile and do it. They're pretty good, same information like your personal information, then your resume part and your education details, everything you have to submit to it and start with it. Okay. So the starting for any graduate, for the freshers here, get a package around 3.5 plus LPs, average around that. So you may get something very close to that. Okay. So this is something which can be applied to any of you. So both the jobs that I've presented today from the Cognizant Accenture is applicable for wide graduates, okay, wide range of graduates. So please do share this video among your friends so that they can also apply to it at the earliest. Both of the job openings don't have a specified last date or deadline to apply, but as soon as there is so much applicants, they will withdraw the link. So as soon as you watch this video, share with your friends and apply it all together. Okay, so that's all the details that I have today to share with you. In case if you have any doubts or any suggestions, let me know that in the comment section. So until I be back again with another video, everybody stay safe, stay happy, and stay tuned to Online Study for You.